So, a friend of mine helped me put the pieces together of my own situation with my biological father. Now, when we think about the orphan trains, these people were brought in to different countries from all around the world, already indoctrinated with the script, because it's very easy to make a child forget its past and remember a false history, especially when they're using drugs, like the movie Blood Diamond shows, where the children were kidnapped and then they go into these camps where they're told something over and over and over again and given drugs and this, that, and the other. So it can happen really fast, especially for a young child. Now, I was seeing personally in my area infiltrations of areas that did not have people that belonged there. And I was witnessing, because of where I lived, large cargo ships and large aircraft carriers bringing in tons of people. And these people were mostly shipped up towards upstate, like Anderson, Spartanburg, these areas. And the people who were supposed to be there were gone, and these people were replaced. Now, I talk to everybody because I always want to know if they're really from there, because they're a certain, color or race doesn't mean they belong there. And I was seeing a lot of people that did not belong in these areas, especially when I went to Georgia, a little town that I used to go to as a child, and I knew the type of people that belonged there. And when I got there, I felt like I was in a third world country. Nobody even spoke English in the post office. So this has been a slow roll. So when you see the picture of my father, to me, he looks like he was from Persia. Now, he was the most photographed Indian in the world. And people came from everywhere to take pictures with these so-called Indians that Hollywood showed us in North Carolina. And they would charge them $5 to have their picture taken. Well, this was an operation by the government to make people believe that's what they looked like, because they had already killed the real Cherokees years ago, but they weren't living in teepees. They were thriving businessmen in three-piece suits, because we were, far ahead of what they tell us technologically and with our buildings. We see that with, the mud flood photos, but the buildings were even prettier than that. So these people had already been taken out and replaced with people from other cultures, and I believe that was my father has a lot of Persian in him. Anyway, thanks for listening.